know what you are researching about into your doctorate field.
Yeah, I have done 7 published paper already. 5, 6 are already on the way. 7th is already successful.
So specifically into the cybersecurity.
No.
So what do you think? What's the future of Saudi Arabia? So let's go in a detail. Let's say which type of project that you have managed.
If you will go through with some of the sites in government sites, it's so clearly mentioned that how many network and data center have been hosted. So I have been looking forward with the sites itself, SDAIA or NIC, if you will move forward. There are 266, 277 already data centers are migrated. So apart from it, how much they are secure, it's very well.
Okay, so what's your future plan?
My future plan basically to cover up all these gaps which I have faced in last 20 years.
Muhammad Shahbaz. Today I am honored to host a very special guest, senior solution architect and cybersecurity advisor at SDAIA, a visionary technologist driven scale AI, cloud and cybersecurity transformation under Saudi Arabia Vision 2030. Thank you so much coming to my podcast.
Thank you very much, first of all, Mr. Muhammad Naym, to having me here. It's my pleasure, it's an honor to discuss something which will be something more entertainable or very experienced stuff what I have done to explain it here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us about what's your role in SDAIA?
My name is Muhammad Shahbaz, working in different government sectors in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Starting journey purely with the government sector from 2017 to onward, I deployed many solutions. And it's my honor to working in this type of technological hub which is going on. To work in here, it's my honor. I started my career 2017, as I said earlier, and moving ahead, deployment, many roles, recognitions, and many stuff. Apart from my educations, I have Master of Computer Science, and then I have done MBA Finance, and now leading towards PhD from Portugal. And I have published many papers on different journals.
Okay.
That's what.
Mashallah, that's great. So actually your journey is really interesting for me because you are moving from networking engineering to AI and cybersecurity leadership. So how was your journey?
It was quite impressive because, I started from systems, which we call normally server level systems, then operations. Then I have done a project in Oracle, which is a database ERP. Then I managed in Pakistan back to 2005 and 6 and 7. Then I came in Saudi Arabia. Then I started my career in ERP. I already built. Then I found that the network have many gaps to overcome here because I have done there that time CCNA, CCNP, the basic Cisco certifications, right? Then I jump into Mukhlif design role in networking. Then I deployed many solutions, worked with NCA, deployment of the rules, deployment of the cybersecurity modules. Then I found that I should lead towards cybersecurity stuff. So I have done many PDLP, SDAIA GRC, NCA GRC. Once we will go ahead, I will explain to you what the benefit is.
So what are the skills that help you to grow from, technical engineer to solution architecture?
Actually, you know that there are many stages. You cannot be a solution architect day one, even though if you have a master degree, if you are even a PhD holder, because PhD leading towards scholar and researcher, basically, you are a philosophy organizer or manner or patent some documents you are making. But making up from operation or general networking stuff, it's based on your experience, what type of system you have delivered, what strategies you have made, what rules and contributions, policy, procedure you have following inside in kingdom. That's why once you have enough experience, then it is moving towards your roles in architect. There are many architects, network architect, cloud architect, security architect. policy and procedure architect. So it's quite.
So let's go in a detail. Let's say which type of project that you have managed.
If you will go through with some of the sites in government sites, it's so clearly mentioned that how many network and data center have been hosted. So I have been looking forward with the sites itself, SDAIA or NIC. If you will move forward, there are 266, 277 already data centers are migrated. So apart from it, how much they are secure, it's very well. It's confidential. Many team members are working over there, and I've been a part with the core members in DEEM and SDAIA, and I know that how much they are secure, and many converged network are moving ahead, right? So in SDAIA and a different department where I've been working, it's also confidential. So all government sectors, they are moving ahead to work with the national defense for the public data do not go outside. So that's why this is their main goal, which is public cloud cannot overcome. You know that you cannot share your information towards public cloud. So
Okay.
these are the different main projects I've been with them, like the connectivity data center for different names, if I will name it. So it's quite different.
So why you move from the solution architecture to cybersecurity? You know, right now you are just focusing on the cybersecurity thing.
Basically, you know that if I'm moving ahead for the futuristic approach, like I'm doing a research work, so I have to be specific on my role, either AI or cybersecurity. So data center, it's okay, is a part, because if we will move forward with LLM, XLLM model, so you need to have a connectivity. But connectivity, you cannot do research. You cannot do anomaly test. So we have to see the impact factor also. What is the highest impact? Either AI, LLM, cybersecurity, generative AI. Then we have data science, which is uh, QLLM models with neural network. So these are the fields which we have to choose to do this research work.
You know, you have worked with AI, LLM, as you have mentioned about the LLM. So, how do you see LLM transforming enterprise and government level?
You know, LLM large language model. The basically the normal person is thinking about Chat GPT. It's an LLM model and some other agents which we are working on for get the experience, right? So for the government and enterprise level, quite different, because in government and enterprise, you don't, and enterprise don't care about the security. You just put your prompt query integrated with different agents. Your main concern is to get the result, right? But in secure side, you have to see that your prompt, your analytical approach, your questionnaire should not go to another word, anyone. So you have to host inside your on-prem sites, right? This is challenging as well. Plus, you have to hire technicians, experts, which is analytical approach should be very high. So it's also a challenging.
So, what do you think? Let's say I'm working as an employee into the government sector, and I'm using ChatGPT and other platform that help me, you know, to smoothen my work. So, what do you think about the security? I cannot use directly ChatGPT into the government level. What do you think?
No, you cannot use. That's why there are platform available already introduced. They made it. If you need support, they are putting query there, and it's getting the generative AI your answer over it. But if like me and you, we are a normal person. If you want to get support, some coding, decoding, some prompt you are making, it's not legally allowed. You have to put on the public LLM models, right? You know that if you will put query, it is published all over the world, because their agent already, you are making them sense that the query is coming. If somebody will add something, you will get, and it's open for them. There are agent to agent connectivity also. If you will go more deep, like if you want to connect your agent with third party public, it can be. APIs are available like ChatGPT, deepfake, Deep Sands, Quilum, Olama, many open source are. You can connect with them. They're API based or the agent based, but it's not authorized. That's what compliance is there. You have to cover all these things.
So that means the Saudi Arabia initiative about the HUMAIN powered by ALLaM. So what do you think? This is a great initiative, right?
It's a great initiative because they are making their own agents,
Right.
own platform where your data will not go outside the kingdom, right? This is the main agent because if you want to use data will be persistence inside. Even from your perspective, you are working for them as an outsource or as a media owner or as a third party contractor. So you have to integrate. That's why we have third party compliance available. If you want to get project from them, you have to integrate your system with them. They will send you questionnaire as a third party compliance. Once it is done, then you are able to use their portals or site or integratable solutions.
So what do you think? What is the biggest security risk introduced by generative AI?
The biggest security risk is that you are putting your queries inside. If you integrate your database with them, of course, there are many agents available. You need to connect. For example, if it is a chatbot, if it is a analytical approach, if it is even you know that the playbooks itself, you have to integrate. Then the agent will respond to you. If it is there, so it's a flaw, a big flaw. So we need a middleman somehow to look at your code before to go moving ahead towards a region publicly. Then it is a quite perfect.
So what do you think? How can organization adopt the cybersecurity into the I will compare the AI without means data security means how I can implement all the things into my organization for the security perspective if I will not use the AI.
There are department, you know that cybersecurity is not on one domain. It's information security, it is a network security, it is a country security. So we have different frameworks available inside the kingdom to cover up. Like if we are working enterprise level, we have STC compliance. If we are working with the Aramco, we have Aramco compliance. If we are working with some hospitals, we have compliance. If we are working with bank, we have SAMA compliance. If we are working with SDAIA, which is the most part HUMAIN, you have to cover up their PDPL, right? SDAIA GRC is available. So all these compliance, they will do minimum baseline for you. Your network is secure, your data center is secure, your organization is secure, your programming and developers are secure. So they will check each and everything. Role-based checking is there. So everything is there. We have to cover up. Once it is done, there are 3 months, 6 months period to check. They will make some integrations check. Once it is finalized, report is there, then you are allowed to work.
If I will see the past 5 years, the LLM is too much on hype. So what do you think in 2026 after LLM, what's it's going to be evaluated?
I will give you one example. For example, LLM is basically what? It's an agent which have all information, every word information. So they make this model agent a brain very high level, right? Basically, it's not the world will not stop here on only on LLM. They are making the world to go with quantum over AI models, which will be very fast. You just think it will process and give you an answer. It will not stop only here. If we will go to past 5 years, we do not have such type of agents available. Believe me, if I was also a coder like Oracle, everything you have to make by yourself, all script, all triggers, everything. But now you can get support from LLMs, and they will give you at least a ratio which your part and exercise will be reduced.
You have contributed to the major national projects like SDAIA DEEM Cloud and national data platforms. So how is Saudi Arabia building its digital future?
There is one example recently they introduced already, like which one, the hexagon
Yeah.
stuff. It will be the largest. So you have seen the success story, because if public cloud is famously in and there is a secure data is available in them and many entries are already hosted, which is published over internet. If you can check the SIEM DEEM Cloud, more than 266 and thousands of email box are hosted and secured. So it means there is a positivity over it. No human AI model, LLM, they are integrating everything. So inshallah, in coming era, the hexagon will be the hub of the AI in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You will see every part will be integrated.
So, what do you think if I will start something like providing the data related services? So, I should, focus the clients to, save the data on premises, not on the public cloud. What's your recommendation?
Public cloud, so it's a data, basically data significance, data security, primary part of Kingdom. We have a framework here. So you have to do the data classifications. Obviously, public clouds are also coming here, like Google Cloud, Amazon Cloud, and Azure Cloud already in, and they are covering up. There is data sovereignty available. You have to govern your data, classify your data, then you have to sovereign it, right? So it's a primary part of NCA, PDPL from SDAIA side. Your data must not go there. If there are control you want to integrate, just it can be integration of role-based, your authentication method, not the data. Data must be residing. That's why it's a quite big challenge. Is no, if I will go to public cloud, I have many discussion with their partners and even the owners itself. They have two stations available which will provide the LLM model over cloud. So it's a big challenge for them. They cannot give LLM model inside because it's a huge investment.
Right.
You have to provide them GPUs, and each GPU is very expensive. That's why it's a quite big challenge. So they have to cover up. Data must not go outside Kingdom.
So, in your words, what is zero trust?
Zero trust is what nobody knows, and your data will be visible for hackers. This is zero trust, no signature, nothing. But there are some models available with us. Those can cover up, like what you call it, SOAR solutions. There are solutions for threat hunting, which I am doing. I have some applications. And apart from these threat hunting, there are threat intelligence also. You have to integrate your devices, which is from endpoint network towards your SOC. Then it will give you a result. It's basically an API based. You have a playbook. If some anomalies come which do not have and it's not trusty, it will isolate, whitelist towards that solution. That solution will refine it. If it is anomaly, it will block. If not, then it will give
So,
it
that
back.
means zero trust is essential.
Zero trust nowadays, if you are working such type of big organization, it's a compulsory part and it's a major framework. You have to cover these controls any of the big organizations. You should have a solution.
So, what do you think into the organization? What type of cyber security risk they don't know right now?
How I can explain? You should have a cybersecurity information department there. Those can know about it, because data is much more important for you. Basically, cloud means what? It's a data, right?
Yeah.
So you have to do the data classification. If you are working as an enterprise with government, your data must be secure, right? So
Yeah, but
security.
maybe there is some organization are not focusing on those type of things. Maybe you have a approximate.
Then there are chances for hacking. If you will do such type of data leakage outside, you will get penalty. There are many examples available. Hospitals, some organization, those are already breached, and on the dark web, data is available for sale. Right, you can buy it. So then you will get penalty, because hacker mind is that to exploit yourself. There are anomalies available, zero-day attack. So we have many methods in cybersecurity. We will do VAPT, vulnerability assessment, internal, external. We will do all these controls, IAM, PAM, data security, data breaches, SIEM, SOC, EDR, NDR, XDR, many solutions available.
So what's the future of then? Let's say you have told about the SOC, SIEM, and the automated threat hunting.
Yeah. Basically, SIEM we are using in enterprise level. Everybody has SIEM. It's a part of SOC, Security Operations Center, right? And they have many SIEM solutions available. Many SIEM solutions, but you need to upgrade yourself also. As long as LLM models are here for us, these LLM model also there for hackers. We need to upgrade how you can do threat hunting, new solutions, how you can cover up, and you need to do what anomalies I have. I need to upgrade my patch management. I need to upgrade my system, server, iOS security. There are many ACLs available, which is traditional. But if hackers come inside, so it means it's open for him to exploit your system, and you will not know. It's just an injection. There are many stuff available how you can do.
Okay, so let's say you have worked with AWS, Azure, GCP, and national clouds. So what are the biggest challenge that you have faced about the security?
Security never stop. You know, breaches will never stop. You have heard last 2 3 months many big names they were compromised
down,
and they came down. Many big names. Because there are zero-day attack, there are vulnerabilities available there. Sometimes we feel that it is not important, but for hackers it's very important. You need just one door to get in. So everywhere there are back doors. Once you will get in, might you will breach. Like I will not negate on these names because they all obviously they have solutions, but there are practical examples available. Sometimes Cisco security is breached by some of the vulnerability. Cloudflare is a big name. Microsoft was down in all Europe. So there are vulnerabilities, zero-day attack available.
So what should enterprise consider before migrating critical infrastructure to cloud?
Public
Yes.
public cloud, they have to make sure that your data is safe and inside in your kingdom, and because you are paying it, you will have an access offload the data as well, which will be signed, and they are covering all these stuff which is inside in kingdom for the data sovereignty frameworks like NCA, PDPL. If it's a financial data, SAMA, and also you will have a team member which will cover up all these gaps. So then it will be secure.
Okay, so what you are seeing the future about the cloud, like I don't know how you can explain this. Let's say
Future, I cannot decide, but as long as the requirements are coming, grooming very high, processing is going to very high. A normal person cannot afford the LLM models. Obviously, you have to hire some third party, right?
okay,
So future is cloud, but government levels they have to be
on premises
on prem, yeah,
because it's
of
more secure.
secure and data, classification, sovereignty is there. So let's see if the government will decide to move forward with cloud and they have joint ventures, their own strategy and monopoly and planning. So for normal person, already they are on cloud, like the email gateways were on cloud. You are not hosting. I can say 100% on cloud, but your email is coming, going.
Yeah, right.
So authentications. Sometimes data is also your on not on prem outside, but email has a few messages. When you talk about the database itself, think about SAP, ERP, Oracle ERP, SQL ERP, some open source ERP. So you already have a data, your financial data, your daily routine work data, but such type of data, there are frameworks available, need to be covered through these for the sake of the protection of data.
Sometime I was thinking I need to switch my field. And let's say Can you tell us about about your search? What you are researching about into your doctorate field.
Yeah, I have done 7 published paper already. 5, 6 are already on the way. 7th is already successful.
So specifically into the cybersecurity.
No, it's basically mix and match. I have low code, no code, like LLM model.
Okay.
And you are not professional in coding, and you can do it right nowadays. But before 5, 6, 10 years, you cannot do.
Right.
You have to be specific expert on that field, right?
Okay.
Secondly, I have a motion trajectory system. Like normally we are using Google Maps, but let's think about it for blind people. They do not know. They have a sensor and it will intimate you. I have done already a paper. It's on Core 3 level of journals already hosted. It's just one example. Second thing, same paper, you can utilize it for driverless cars, right? There is a congestion, traffic is congested, it will divert you automatically. One thing.
Okay.
Third paper, I make it like threat hunting, threat intelligence stuff, but it is basically a live honeypot. We are attracting the hackers to jump in, then we make a rule for us. It will intimate you. But in 10 years ago, there was honeypot available, but there was no threat hunting, threat intelligence. Because we are deceiving the hackers to jump in, then they will allow their rules. We will have a fake traffic over it. Based on this, we will make a rule. It will give us alerts on our threat hunting mechanism models. Then we will align it with our SIEM. SIEM is not intelligent.
Okay.
There are programs available who made it intelligent, because SIEM just check the logs.
Okay.
That's it. But if you have a threat hunting, you have APIs, you have models, you have playbooks already ready made. If some anomalies come, playbook is ready. It will jump in, give you a resultant.
Okay. So what do you think? What's the future of Saudi Arabia?
It's not future of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia become a part of AI-driven technology as an hub all over the kingdom. That's why they are moving ahead with Hexagon data center, world largest, tallest, and AI-driven technologies. Many joint venture big names are already part of such type of any biggest giant, I mean, say the AI hubs. So obviously.
So what do you think the Saudi Arabia is going to become a AI hub?
It will be AI hub. Already they decided, and that's why they are building. They have NVIDIA, they have Qualcomm, they have many big names already joint venture with a part of that big projects. And they already have experience to integrate more than 300 entities, which I never heard all over the world. They integrated their entities together. Integration, it will take time, and
yeah,
it
right.
has history. You need to provide them resources, performance, security, plus the achievements.
Right.
If you have seen me, I have many achievements award from third party. And I already announced normally in Dubai International, one of the concerts will happen in mid of May already. So that achievement come, it will give you some happiness inside. When you cover your goals, there are achievements.
Okay, so what's your future plans?
My future plan basically to cover up all these gaps which I have faced in last 20 years, do research work for them, make patent or some research work, add in book.
Patent in Saudi Arabia?
Patent all over the world. You can do your journal research work as a patent. And this is your mark.
Okay.
Right? On journal, you can do it. Like you have done research and it is a valuable, and there are some pros and cons. You can do threat hunting, threat intelligence, AI, generative AI stuff. You can do it. This is my patent.
Okay.
I can do this one. If somebody wants to work over it, they can rely on my topic.
So do you love to, as a professor to start teaching into the university and something like that?
Research work, basically, he's a professor, he's a teacher as well, because he's always reading, getting support, giving support online, different members.
There is
Because I am a member of IEEE, member of PMI, I'm member of SACA, I'm member of an organization international. They are sending me query as well, like PMI, some institute comes, okay, we have some employees or the persons you want to give them the training as well because you have experience in this and that, and I have been doing that. Plus the yani, all the time for the professor you have to join the university itself,
Okay.
and then you will give the knowledge.
Okay, thank you so much. Do you want to say and do you want to advise our youth?
I'm still happy with as well because search work never stop. But advice I will give them first, what you are going to do and what you are doing, you have to be pathetic, right? You have to know each and everything for it. Then moving ahead, check the trend is itself. Trend means if you are IT related person, you have to see about the AI, cybersecurity, generative AI, then data science, machine learning, neural network, everything. Which one you are expert, make the impact, and that impact must be moving ahead towards the strategic level, country level, and then your name will appear in. Because many people are available, but still they have already not gone through because they did not see the motivation, the impact factor, the other stuff. So that's what I want to say to the youth. First, check each and everything and make your mind set up ready, sharp your mind, and then moving forward for that goals.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Muhammad Naym, for joining me here. And it's my privilege, honor to be here with you.
Thank you so much. Masala.